people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets!
Hey, Mr. LaPointe.
Hey, Mr. Goodman.
It's good work today.
Hey, Mr. Goodman, right here. There is a good word. We have technology issues, but who better to solve our technology issues than Mr. Goodman?
I've been struggling.
Wrong.
I've been
Wrong.
struggling today. Our camera broke today,
That's not good.
and we had a really cool day planned.
We did. We had a great day planned. I'm disappointed.
I know. I'll probably work all night, probably until Thursday, to get this sucker running.
Yeah, because Thursday's it.
Thursday's
That's
it.
our last show.
That's going to be it.
You got to look at the camera. Don't look
That's
at me.
that's going to be the last day that Mr. LaPointe's going to present.
You know what the best part of this day is? Something's missing. Kind of quiet in here.
Man,
You notice that?
I hear a fan, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's almost kind of a peaceful day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder where Dr. Joe is.
Let's not wonder too long. I'm done.
But it's been good. I mean, everything worked fine. Mr. LaPointe was telling me about a couple of stories. He was splitting some cherry wood,
Yeah,
and one fell in his leg,
it bit me.
and then all of a sudden the camera stopped.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I don't
What are you
know.
going to do? This is what we're going to do.
This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, this is what we're going to do.
I mean, this is second tier. You have to, you replaced Joe with myself, but it's what it is.
It's a lot easier.
It's a lot. You got to talk a little more.
You're not counting my words, are you?
No, not today.
Okay, all right, good. Hey, we got a great show, though, today. June 2nd.
June 2nd. School's done here.
A lot of kids are done.
A lot of kids are done.
Although I still see kids turning in work, too.
Well, and I still see a lot of Aristotle reports too.
I read them every day. Yeah.
It's good. We know that they're active.
They're active, yes. Yeah, our numbers were pretty strong this morning. 20%
20%.
for at least a half an hour.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that we have a lot. I think we'll leave our hot spots out there, our jet packs, until
People are asking, so they're
Yeah.
going to keep their Chromebook in their hotspot.
Yep, and they'll have access until we figure out what's going to happen here in the fall.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
that's totally fair.
So
Hey, we got a great show today. You know what we're going to do?
yeah,
What's the first thing?
first thing, morning announcements with Mr. Strand.
It's a big one, too, man. He's got a lot of birthdays for the rest of the year, summer to go over, but he's got a big show coming up after this one right here. You know what's after that?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's going to be sports history. That 6th grade team.
You know, I think I'm in that one.
What?
I think I'm in that
Oh,
one.
is
They
it
always
black and
have-
white?
No. I mean, the kids come and ask me questions about that one.
There is some footage, and if I can find it, maybe for the
Yeah. You
Thursday
can't find
show.
it. It's not. No.
Mr. LaPointe playing basketball, and I heard in a state championship
No.
game. We might have to zoom in on it. Were you on the bench or were you out there rebounding?
I was out there rebounding.
See, so it's out there. So we're gonna get some of that footage. I think that'll be some classic. That'll be classic LaPointe
Let's
that
not
day.
do that.
Absolutely.
Then what do we finish up with? Do you know?
Yeah. I was down by the house with the haunted house that has all the different decorations.
Yeah.
And I took a video of the parade.
Is it still haunted?
I don't know.
Is it literally haunted?
I'm not sure if it's haunted,
Okay.
but it's decorated really nice, and the people were awesome. They had great music playing. I felt like I was at Camp Randall.
What was going on?
There was a parade.
For-
Senior drive.
The seniors.
Yeah, the seniors, they did well.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll
So if
be.
you didn't get to make it, you're going to want to stick around and catch that too.
So I think we should, that'll give you a good day and get you jump started on, was this Tuesday?
Tuesday, June 2nd.
All right.
June is Dairy Month. Don't forget.
And we'll see you all on Thursday.
Bye.
Good morning, Fall Creek Elementary. A different opening music today, huh? That's because it's a final announcement. A final announcement. That's right. This is the last of my announcements for the 2019-2020 school year. You made it! What a wild ride, especially these last 2.5 months. But you did it, and we are so proud of you. Would you please rise and face our nation's flag and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, it is time once again for birthdays, but since we are now in the month of June, can you believe it? And this is our final announcements of the year, we are going to be doing all of our June, July, and August birthdays. Now give me a second here, I need to make sure I've got my water close by. And I also need to channel my inner Ryan Seacrest. This is your summer birthdays. Because we have 104 of these things. Here we go. In 4K, Craig, Easton, Nora, Alana, Cody, Chloe, Lena, Phoebe, Ella, Gunnar, Nolan, Sterling, Hadley, Brian, Wesley, and Jace. These are your 4K summer birthdays. In kindergarten, we've got Josiah, Liberty, Malcolm, Cora, Colin, Harper, Leland, Theo, Blake, and Paisley. These are half of your kindergarten birthdays. Hang on, because there's more. We've also got Abby and Will, Indy, Malik, Mila, Jayla, Joey, Matthew, and Keegan. Your kindergarten summer birthdays. In first grade, we've got Ariel, Bentley, Owen T, Charlie, Rowan, Ethan, Amelia, Remy, Vienna, Jordan, and Cody. Your first grade summer birthdays. In second grade, we've got Jackson, Braden, Sierra, Carson, Adeline, Annabelle, Kate, Raylan, Kale, Callie Y, Jillian, Morgan, Macy, Elena H, and Gavin. These are your second grade summer birthdays. In third grade, we've got Avery, Hunter, Prentice, Paisley, Lyric, Allie, Jonah, Madeline, Jameson, Micah, Aubrey N. Your third grade summer birthdays. In fourth grade, Emily, Gracie, Braylon, Kendall, Isaac D, Preston, Grant, Adrian, Tessa, and Mason. These are half of your 4th grade birthdays. We've also got Andrew, Bailey, Peyton, Shelby, Addison, Zoe, Leah, and Melissa, your 4th grade summer birthdays. In 5th grade, we've got Riley, Max, Iris, Cooper, Joey, Andrew, Ashton, Bo, Dre, Wyatt, Jamie, Madison M, Aiden, and Reese A, your 5th grade summer birthdays. Happy birthday to everyone in June, July, and August. Well, for our last edition of announcements, I'm combining all of the jokes and riddles that I still have left on my list into one joke and riddle time. For the riddles, I'm just going to give you the answer because I'm simply a nice guy. First off, let's start with last week's riddle from Erilyn in Miss Dugan's 2nd grade class. What is easy to get into but hard to get out of? Some of you got this. She was looking for trouble. Trouble. Easy to get into and hard to get out of. Sometimes that is very true. Here is a riddle. It comes from Aubrey in Mr. Anders' 2nd grade class. I have 4 legs, 2 arms, and a tail. What am I? Well, the answer Aubrey was looking for was a centaur. That is a tough one. That is a tough one for anybody to get. I've got another riddle. It comes from Bella in Mrs. Carcula's 2nd grade class. What fruit is gray? What fruit is gray? The thing that she was looking for was a grape. Get it? You know, kind of that first initial sound of grape is gray. Grape. Thank you for that, Bella. And I've got another riddle. It comes from Emily in Mr. Janke's 4th grade class. What's red and blue and has stripes all over? She was looking for the American flag. And lastly, I've got a joke here from Leah in Mrs. Groan's 4th grade class. What do penguins sing on a penguin's birthday? Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow. Get it? Like freeze, because they live in colder climates instead of for he's a jolly good fellow. Thank you to everyone who has submitted jokes and riddles. And it just wouldn't be a final announcement without some Bo jokes. So here we go. When Bo submitted these jokes to me, he said, I want to make sure that I give you the best of the best, and that's what we've got from Bo here. So, let's get rolling. Why is Cinderella bad at soccer? Because she runs away from the ball. Oh, goodness, that's a good one. Bo also tells me, he says, be careful when walking your dog. You might step in a poodle. A poodle. I don't want to step in any poodles, Bo. Don't want to step. Another one from Bo. Will you remember me a year from now? Yes. Will you remember me tomorrow? Yes. Will you remember me when you grow old? Yes. Knock, knock. I thought you said you'd remember me. Get it? Because you just said, like, who's there after I said knock, knock? And last but not least, last Bo joke of the year. Why was the broom late? Because it overswept. Bo, thanks for those jokes. It was good entertainment. Thanks again for everybody for providing jokes and riddles that helped to make the last 2.5 months somewhat bearable. Well, that is all I have for this year. I am wishing and hoping that you have the best summer that you possibly can. Stay healthy and safe. Read a lot. Explore a lot. Just be a kid. I can't wait to see you next year. And by the way, the next time that you talk to your classroom teacher, Tell them they owe me some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. They should know what that means. Strand out.
That's all, folks.
Sports in Fall Creek have been around for a long time, and we still have some of the same sports today.
Fall Creek started basketball in 1917 because the students really wanted to play. The girls' coach was Miss McNarma. Later the sport was dropped and started back up in 1972.
Fall Creek did not have a coach when they first started playing, but when they went to state in 1922, they had to have a coach, so they got Red Carroll. They did not win that tournament. One other coach was Ron Schultz from 1965 to 1995.
Boys have won conference champs 28 times, regional champs 26 times, and sectional champs 10 times. Girls have won conference champs 19 times, regional champs 18 times, and sectional champs 11 times. Last time girls went to state was 2015. Boys was 2009.
Back then, completely different than today. I mean, and a lot of that evolves, right? Concussions, when I was working as the athletic director, concussions was an emerging thing as far as like, how do we detect them? How do we treat them? When you look at that today, so fast forward a decade, 10 years, it's completely different now. So you have the impact test. You have to go in and you take this test, and they establish a baseline for how your brain is functioning, right? And then you're able to diagnose after that based on how well you do compared to your baseline test. So even if you got hit and you seemed a little bit wobbly when you came off on the sideline, in the old days they would have said, "Ah, you got a dinger, you know, how many fingers am I holding up?" "Oh, 2, okay, you're good." And they would send you back in. Today it's completely different. But we know so much more. Technology has brought so much more to the table, too.
Fall Creek started football just like basketball because the kids were really interested and wanted to learn how to play.
Fall Creek started to play in 1962 and joined the Clover Belt Conference in 1964. They were coached by Ron Schultz from 1964 to 1995. In 1993 and 1994, Fall Creek were state champions. Now we have cross country. Girls got 4th and boys got 5th in conference. Jenna Anders went to state. Volleyball won conference and got 4th at state. Softball got 4th place in Clover Belt Conference West. Baseball won Clover Belt Conference last spring. Football got 9th in Clover Belt Conference. Boys golf won conference. Track and field, boys got 6th in Clover Belt Conference, girls got 4th in Clover Belt Conference. Hockey co-op with the Stars was 18-5. Girls golf co-op with Osseo got 4th as a team at state. Girls soccer co-op with Altoona was 0-13 with 1 tie. Boys basketball overall was 15-9. Girls basketball overall was 11-10.
Sports are important in Fall Creek for many reasons, from giving kids exercise, entertainment, and the opportunity to play against other teams. Sports in Fall Creek are very popular.